Natalie Sideserf here of Sideserf Cake Studio, and I'm going to show you how I made an Animal Crossing Raymond cake. Animal Crossing is a very popular social simulation video game from Nintendo. So basically, in this game, you're a human who lives in a village, and the other villagers are human-like animals, and everybody pretty much just hangs out. You can go fishing, you can catch bugs, you can change your outfits, you pretty much just do everyday stuff. So you must be wondering who Raymond is. So this is Raymond. He is one of the most popular villagers in the game, and he's a cat with a really fun personality, which I think is why he's the most popular. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. We put out a new cake video every Monday. And if you want to check out some of our perks, you can head over to patreon.com/sideserfcakes. So let's get started. I'm starting out with a white cake board that has a rod going through the center that supports a top cake board. That top cake board is going to support Raymond's head. Next I go in and I stack the cake. In between each layer of cake is a layer of buttercream. Once the cake is stacked, then I go in with a serrated knife and I carve out the basic shape of his head. It's pretty much oval, but there is a slight taper towards the top of his head. That's why I like having that drawing that I can look at, and I can make sure I get it just right. Next comes a crumb coat of buttercream, so that just means you cover the entire cake in a thin layer of buttercream. Then I go in and I smooth it out, and before I cover this cake in a layer of modeling chocolate, I'm going to fill in the bottom of the cake board with modeling chocolate. That way, when I cover the entire cake with modeling chocolate, it will look nice and round. So here's my layer of modeling chocolate. I place it over top of the cake and I trim away any of the excess chocolate. Then I go in with a sculpting tool and I blend. So I wouldn't cover a cake with fondant the same way that I cover a cake with modeling chocolate. Fondant I would try to cover completely in one go and avoid blending any seams. Modeling chocolate, you can go ahead and just cover it, chop it up, and blend out any little mistakes. That's why I like using it. Next, I place a stencil of Raymond's face directly on the cake, and I use a sculpting tool to mark out where the nose and the mouth are. So Animal Crossing villagers have different personalities. Some are snooty, peppy, lazy, and Raymond is listed as having a smug personality. So apparently smug villagers are considered very polite, and they're kind and gentlemanlike. I also read that they tend to be a bit flirtatious, or at least complimentary. No wonder everybody loves Raymond. I'm sorry I had to say it. Here I'm adding facial features with modeling chocolate. So I've got white modeling chocolate for the eyes, the nose and mouth are black. Raymond has what is called complete heterochromia, and that means that his eyes are two completely different colors. So his right eye is brown and his left eye is green. Now I started with a bit of a blue for his left eye because I want to add the green later, because when I looked at him, his eyes looked a little bit teal rather than like a grass green, so I wanted to have that blue in there too. Now that I've got his eyes, nose, and mouth on, I'm going to add his little bit of hair. So he's got a bit of blonde hair right on his forehead. And this is with modeling chocolate. And now, one of the most distinct things about Raymond is his glasses. So I'm adding modeling chocolate glasses. What I like to do is take a sculpting tool and mark out where the glasses are going to be on his face, and then go in with the modeling chocolate and place it over those marks. To make the glasses look like one solid piece, I then go in with some modeling chocolate and fill in any spaces. So when I say Animal Crossing is popular, I'm not joking. So far, they have put out Animal Crossing, Wild World, City Folk, New Leaf, Happy Home Designer, and most recently, New Horizons. New Horizons alone has sold 13.41 million games. For Raymond's ears, I used solid black modeling chocolate. So basically they're just these triangles with a little indentation of the inner ear, and I fill that little bit with some pink modeling chocolate. I placed a wooden dowel in both ears, and then I placed those right onto the cake. Now I need to make it look like the ears belong on the head, so I just take a sculpting tool and I work the chocolate down. Next is Raymond's body. So for his body, because it's so thin and small compared to his head, I just made it completely out of modeling chocolate. So here I'm adding gray modeling chocolate to create his torso and his legs. So there are a bunch of memes and fan art of Raymond in a maid's dress, and that's because you can give the villagers different outfits, and sometimes they'll turn them down and sometimes they'll wear them. So somebody actually gave Raymond the maid outfit, kind of, I think, assuming that he wouldn't wear it, but he actually put it on and he does his cleaning in the maid outfit, which is really funny. I considered making him in the maid outfit because it's just too funny, but I ended up going with his classic outfit, which is his suit. I asked you all on social media which you preferred, and it turns out that it was almost like half and half. I swear, half of you wanted the maid outfit, half of you wanted the suit, and I just kind of decided, you know what, it seemed like the suit was a little bit more popular, so I went with the suit. So rather than dressing Raymond in this outfit and adding separate pieces, I just went in and sculpted the chocolate that I have for his body. It's gonna be a lot quicker, and honestly, I think it just looks better because it's nice and detailed, and the lines are really thin. To paint, I use gel food color mixed with a strong, clear alcohol. I like to use Everclear. It's so strong that it evaporates, but it helps me smooth out that color onto the chocolate. His vest is a slightly different gray. He has a white shirt, he's got that blue tie, and these little black accents. Can't forget his tail. Now that his outfit is painted, I want to add a little depth to his eyes, so I'm adding the green and the brown, and I make sure that the center of the iris is a little lighter than the outside edges. And then I added a few highlights to his ears. And there you have it, a cake of Raymond from Animal Crossing New Horizons. And as always, we've got to cut the cake.
All kinds of fun stuff. All kinds of fun stuff. I should have worn glasses for this one.